Now this next video, it's kind of an upcycling, restoration kind of thing. Now a family friend, she bought this chest of drawers. I'm not sure where she bought it from, but she'd got it home and it turned out there's water damage on it and things like that. It's mainly MDF, which she didn't notice in the beginning. So we're going to kind of repair it, restore it, and recycle it, upcycle it. That's what you call. So there's also a mirror. So the mirror is heavily water damaged, but it's still square. So we're probably going to lose the bottom shelf, and I think she wants to increase this so she can put candles and I don't know what people put on them. You can't see it, but one of the legs at the back as well is quite heavily water damaged. So we're replacing the legs anyway because she wants it about 30 mil higher, so it kind of slots in a certain part of the house where it's above a plug socket. So the plug socket's about there on the wall. So we're going to turn some legs, probably going to turn them this style. I don't know, they've just got to be taller. Also, she wants to put LPs in this. Do you remember the black round large things? Some of you won't. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove these two drawers. We're going to remove this shelf and put some kind of a support, a strut in the middle. And then we're going to cut these doors in half, and we're going to have two opening doors. It should look quite nice when it's done. There is a little bit more damage that you can't really see. Can you see there? This whole thing, I mean, the sides apply, but most of it's MDF. There's a piece of the moulding damage there as well. So I'll show you an easy way of fixing that. Other than that, I think it's going to be a nice little project to do. Anyway, so I'll see you at the end, hopefully. Right, this is a little trick that I've learned over the years. See how this MDF moulding has been damaged? The best and most effective way of repairing this and being able to sand it down is a mixture of bicarb soda and super glue. Just cheap super glue. And what we're going to do is we're going to build this up by adding the two together and making a type of plastic that you can make using these two. It is rock solid. You can sand it, paint it, it's never going to go anywhere. It's probably going to be the strongest part of this whole cabinet. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a bit of bicarb. We're going to start building it up. And what will happen is this will soak into the bicarb now. Don't worry if you go over, because you can sand it all off. There we go. Right, so we're onto the mirror. The mirror has got a few problems. It's been water damaged. There's the base there that is totally gone. I mean, look at this. I can actually feel the damp in it still. And this is all MDF as well. So MDF and water don't mix. Look at that. That's not good. I have got a piece of oak that I'm going to attempt to put on there. We'll have to wait and see. But it is quite badly damaged. This corner as well, I might be able to get away with just gluing that back down. It's not water damaged, but it's had a bit of a knock. I'm just thinking about this. I mean, can I save this? How am I going to fix the shelf to the bottom? That's what I've got to think about. Look at these little, I mean, these are little brad nails. Even they're rusting. The state of them. It's terrible. Look at that. It's just totally gone. Right, I've had to think about this. I've got the mirror off. I just sat there thinking the best course of action. Now the shelf itself that I've just removed, the new one, all it's going to be taking is, or holding, is a brush, a comb, maybe some hairspray, whatever. So nothing really heavy. So the pieces of oak that I got from the person that owns this, from her garden actually, They're ideal, they're perfect. So what I've done is I've cut them up. So we've got the shelf on the bottom. The issue I was going to have is fixing into the end grain, if you can call it an end grain, of MDF, which is an absolute no-no. The screws, the pins, the nails, whatever you put in there is just going to come out. So best course of action is to put some of this oak on the back. You're not going to see it because it's going to be sprayed the same anyway. And then what we can do is put the shelf on. Then we've got a real good fixing, so we can fix through the back into here, back into there. We're going to glue it across there as well. I'm thinking, oh, that is the most sensible way of doing this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a nice edge around this, and then I'm going to glue and pin these pieces to the back, and it's a case of spraying it all up nice.